Everything you think you need to achieve success, to find happiness, or just to make it through another tough day, it might not be what you expect. There's something far more important than money in the bank, intelligence, or natural talent. And the truth is, if you don't have this, you simply won't make it. So stop scrolling. Take a deep breath. Because what you really need isn't a secret hack or some genius strategy. It's something far simpler, but absolutely vital. What you really need is hope. Hey, if you're new here, welcome to the Growth Mindset Project. Tap that subscribe button and be sure to ring the bell so you never miss out on tools and insights that will change your mindset and change your life. Now, let's get into it. People tend to underestimate just how crucial hope is to their survival and their growth, as if hope itself is just a little extra, a side effect of luck. But the reality is, what you really need, before anything else, is hope. Hope is the foundational belief that you can achieve your goals, big or small, and that your life can and will get better, even if it's just a little. This isn't just a motivational poster slogan, it's the bedrock for all true progress. Without hope, without that inner conviction that somehow things can get better, you fall into stagnation, or worse, despair. And there's nothing more dangerous to your growth or happiness than giving up on hope itself. Here's the trap most people fall into. They start basing their belief in themselves on what others think, or even on whether others believe in them at all. But what you really need is for that hope to come from within. People are quick to dismiss hope, especially in the hard-nosed worlds of business or finance. Maybe you've heard people say, hope alone won't make you rich, or hope isn't a strategy. That's just surface-level thinking. Because what you really need isn't just money. It's the fire inside that keeps you moving, even when things don't go your way. When you lose hope, you lose belief in yourself. And that, right there, is the real crisis. That's why you have to tune out the noise. What you really need is to claim your own hope for your own life on your own terms. No one else can do this for you. Most people watching this right now already have at least a sliver of hope left. The very act of searching for new perspectives or answers online, of clicking on a video like this, proves that. You're reaching for something, even if you live in a place or a situation that seems all but hopeless. Somewhere inside you is a spark. And just that little bit of hope, that inner whisper that things could change, is enough to take the next step. But let's be real. Wanting average results? All you need to do is what everyone else does. Want something extraordinary? What you really need is the courage to take extraordinary actions. That means acting in ways that most people won't, daring to hope in ways that others laugh at, because the world loves to ridicule hope, to treat it as naive or foolish. Yet look at the stories that inspire you most. Every person you admire, every hero you aspire to be like, started with hope. Maybe you see someone who taught themselves to code and landed a great job. Maybe you hear about someone who broke through poverty or pushed through personal challenges. What you really need to learn from these stories isn't just the action steps they took, but where their fire came from. Hope. And not just hope borrowed from others, but hope grown within. If you're always looking outward, always checking if others have paved the way first, or if there's already a success story, then you're missing the deeper lesson. What you really need is to be the one other people look up to. Be the example. Be the evidence that hope works, that it's enough to set big things in motion. And why not you? Why not let yourself be the story people tell to inspire hope in others? What you really need, more than luck, more than talent, is belief in the possibility of a better day. If you're still with me, this is the moment to hit that like button. And tell me in the comments, what keeps your hope alive? Or where could you use more hope in your life? Let's inspire each other. Remember this. Hope is even more important than whatever gifts you were born with, more important than a genius-level IQ, more important than wealth, more important even than opportunity. because it's the force that keeps you making moves, seeking answers, and refusing to settle for less. No matter how rough your situation is right now, no matter how many obstacles stand in your way, what you really need isn't a perfect plan or flawless confidence. What you need is hope, a stubborn belief that you can and will improve your life. And if you can't find that hope anywhere else, remember, as long as you're alive, hope is an option. Much of the time, you'll hear people, especially in cutthroat careers, mock hope as if it isn't practical, as if only winners with results should be believed. But what you really need isn't approval from those critics. It's the grit to keep going anyway, to let hope be your fuel when nothing else seems available. Hope matters. It's more valuable than intellect. You can have all the knowledge, all the advantages, but without hope, you won't act. You won't move forward. Your life stagnates. But with hope, you'll keep going no matter what comes your way. Sometimes finding that hope within you feels impossible, especially if your current circumstances are harsh. If you feel lost or stuck, remember, what you really need is to rediscover that hope, even if it's just a flicker. And if you can't find hope in yourself, borrow it for now from the knowledge that other people broke out of situations just as tough as yours, because they decided to refuse despair. Don't let fear rule you. Don't outsource your motivation to somebody else's validation or encouragement. What you need is inside you already. The raw material is there. What you really need is to trust yourself, even when no one else does. And if what's holding you back is the fear of starting, then consider this. This is your one life. You don't get a second shot. One day you'll be older, looking back, wondering where the time went, wishing you started today. Don't wait for the perfect moment to allow hope back in. What you really need is to begin, right now. If you're finding value in this, a quick reminder: like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts below. Your engagement helps bring hope to thousands of others who need it too. No one is born with the guarantee of a smooth ride. Some of us start in better places with better tools, but none of us are exempt from hardship. Some are gifted at math, some are not. Some are born rich or attractive, many are not. But what you really need is not to wish for someone else's strengths, but to play the hand you're dealt with all the hope and belief you can muster. What you really need is to do the best you can, wherever you are, with whoever you are today. Don't wait for circumstances to line up perfectly. Move with hope anyway, because what you need, above all else, is that unbreakable belief that your future can be better, and that you have every right to chase it. Keep believing, keep pushing forward, and don't let anyone tell you that hope isn't enough. Because what you really need, before anything else, is the courage to keep hoping. If you want more ways to reset your mindset and unlock your potential, check out the other videos right here on our channel. Remember to subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss a new episode, and keep searching for what you really need inside yourself. Stay hopeful, and I'll see you in the next one.